bad managers and how to become an incredible leader. Do you have a bad manager in the workplace?
See, this type of content really gets under my skin because it can happen for either way. You can be a bad leader and a good manager, or a bad manager and a good leader. Doesn't matter. But when people start comparing, labeling managers as this bad thing that you're doing and not being a leader, you've got to know the truth. And that's all I'm offering everyone that's listening, just the truth. So here's my version of the truth. Being a manager and a great manager is the hard skills. It's the math that everything you need to do. Now, being a great leader is the soft skills. It's the way you treat people, how you do things, and the way you communicate the stories of the things you've created as a manager. Both are important. The question you need to ask yourself is, am I more manager than leader, or am I more leader than manager? Whatever that balance is for you, that's you. But I want you to think about this. Being a great manager is foundational in being a great leader. Let me explain. You have to remember who your audience is, your employees. Employees can smell BS a mile away. So if you're BSing your employees, they're going to know that you don't know the math behind the work that you're doing. Because if you do the math incorrectly, guess who pays the price? Your employees. How? Working overtime, not enough work, getting laid off. There's many examples of leaders not doing management responsibilities, thus employees get laid off, they work overtime, all these different situations, and employees are the ones that get the bad end of the stick. So if you're good and learn the fundamentals of management, then all you do is layer your own leadership on top of that. Because remember, employees can smell this BS a mile away. But if you do the math and you create a vision for it, your leadership style, they're going to go, okay, that makes sense. He or she explained the story, the vision, but also provided some math behind it. And the math made sense around timing, scheduling, resourcing, all those different things, and everything tied together. And like, okay, that makes sense. So whenever you see content like this where it compares managers versus leaders, just call it out because it's not accurate. If you want to learn more on what I just said, please follow and join our newsletter.